I have this problem. I think I have the object permanence of a baby still. It's like my brain still plays peekaboo. If I don't see it, it doesn't exist. And that's how I ruined this teapot, because I couldn't see inside of it. Last year, I went to Japan with one goal in mind: to find better kitchen tools. Because Japan has the best kitchen tools and the best shopping experience for getting your kitchen tools. There's so much selection, you can go around, you can handle the tools, you could feel the weight, you could feel the items. And there I found this beautiful cast iron teapot. It looked really good, it looked really cool. I had to have it. It poured really well. It's a great teapot. But after using it for a little while, I had to retire it. And to be clear, there's nothing wrong with this teapot. The only thing that was wrong was myself. Because I realized this problem. If I don't see it, it doesn't exist. And I don't mean that dramatically, I mean that literally. There were so many times where I made tea, enjoyed my tea, until one time I forgot that there was tea inside. Left it for a few days and that led to some mold. Just nasty stuff that ruined the teapot, ruined the lining. I tried to clear it out and clean it as much as I could, but it's no good. It's done. Black bits would leach into my tea and I didn't want to be drinking out of that anymore. And it was just so frustrating because why can't I seem to remember simple things? Just drink my tea and clear out the teapot. Simple. And I can't do that. But this was when I realized, okay, maybe this isn't about the teapot. Maybe this is about how I function. So then I figured I had to get another teapot, Hario Clear Teapot. And the difference was immediate. You could see all the contents from the outside. You could see how much water is in it. You can see the tea leaves. You can see when it's full, you can see when it's empty. And this really helped me understand myself and my own kitchen. And this teapot, I needed to see when it was in use, and I also needed to see when it was clear of use, so that I could use it, clean it, maintain it. Because if I don't see it, it doesn't exist. That's just how my brain works. And once I realized that, I started looking around my kitchen. I realized my entire system kind of works this way. Like, look at my spices. Years ago, I switched to having mason jar and everything, because with the mason jar, everything is clear. You see how much you have, you see how much you don't have. Where keeping things in these jars allows me to maintain the system I have. When I used to keep everything in their original packaging, it was just a terrible way of managing my own inventory. Things would get buried, things would be half used, I would have duplicates, I would forget what I had, and I wouldn't even use them. And it wasn't that I had too much, it was that I just couldn't see what I had. And I was realizing how much money I was wasting by simply not knowing what I had. And I just can't remember things like that. My brain, for some reason, just doesn't work that way. So now I just decant things as much as I can when I buy them. I try to have just enough containers and just enough space. If I don't use them all, I either have to get rid of it or cook with it, so only then can I make more room for new or different ingredients. And that helped me simplify my selection. It limits me purposefully so that I can actually use what I have. My glasses are clear. My water jug is clear. This way, I know if it's in use, I know if I have something to drink, and I know how much water I've drank for the day. Having this clear as a reminder of drinking water, it sounds small, but if it's there, I see it. And if I see it, I'll use it. Leftovers in mason jar and labeled. Mason jars to hold my cornmeal, to hold my rice flour, containers to hold my pizza flour. They're all visible to me. I pull open a drawer, all my noodles and rice are there for me to see. Pull another drawer, all my starches and flours are there for me to see. Clear containers, so I know how much is left, and it helps me know if I need more. Because when I start to get low, all I need to do is write it down on a grocery list for the next time to pick them up, so that I could refill them again. In my sauces, I'll have a regular small bottle ready to use. Underneath the cabinet, there's the bigger jug, ones that I'll use for big cooks or I'll use to refill. When the small one runs out, I refill it. And the big one runs out, well, it's time to get another big jug. This way, I never run out of the things I need when I need them. See, because it's about layers of visibility, where I could take my memory out of the equation and provide myself the things I need on a system-based level. It's the same thing with my teas, glass mason jars. I know exactly how much I have left, and I refill when I need. I don't have to remember. I just have to look. And the more I think about it, the more I realize this isn't even about containers. It's about opacity. When something is hidden, it requires memory. And I just don't function well on memory. I function better on the side. Sometimes we think we have a problem with discipline. Why don't I use what I have? Why do I keep forgetting things? Why do I let things expire? Why do I keep wasting money? But maybe the problem isn't discipline. Maybe the problem is visibility. Because if your system requires you to remember everything that you have, you're gonna lose. Or at least I am. When something is opaque, like this black teapot, it demands that I check it. I know that it's in use. I know that there's something there. But if I don't check it, it disappears. But this clear teapot doesn't require memory. It just sits there and tells me the truth. Empty, full, clean, no guessing, no checking, no memory. And I realize the more honest my tools are with me, the better I function. Clear tools bring clear systems, and clear systems bring clear habits. This black teapot taught me something. It taught me that I don't manage things well when things are hidden. I don't take care of things when they're opaque. But when things are clear, when things are visible, I'm able to maintain them. I'm able to refill them. I'm able to clean them. I'm able to use them. Transparency creates responsibility. When I can see it, I could be present with it. And when I'm present with it, I can take care of it. Now, I don't think everybody needs clear containers. Some people can keep things in their original packaging and they're fine. Some people can remember what they have, but that's just not me. I used to think that I was disorganized or careless or just bad at managing things. But I don't think that's true. I was just trying to use systems that weren't built for how I think. Because once I stopped trying to be better and started to design my kitchen for how my brain actually works, I don't waste as much. I don't forget as much. I just need to look. And when I look, I know what to do. So if you struggle to keep on top of your kitchen, if you're someone who forgets what you have and lets things expire before you use them, try clear containers. Try clear teapots. Try using mason jars. Try limiting your space so that whenever something new comes in, something old has to go out. Because it's not about aesthetics for me. It's not about minimalism, and it's not about being organized just to be organized. It's about building a system that works with my brain and helps me do the things I want to do. Because if I can't see it, it doesn't exist. So I built a kitchen where everything exists. And that's why I had to ditch this teapot.